Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be solving a classic Sudoku on this channel. This Sudoku is constructed by Ember Dot, and I really thank the author for giving me an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. Before going to the Sudoku, I would highly recommend you to please subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming on to this Sudoku, so classic Sudoku rules apply. Need to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition. And with that we'll start solving this Sudoku, right? So we have covered many Sudokus, classic Sudokus by the same author. So I really thank the author for such a wonderful Sudoku again and again, right? And with that I hope to start this Sudoku now. So as you see here, 1 1, and I directly get a 1 here. So 1 cannot be here, so you get a 1 in one of these 3 cells, so that's not required for now. Okay, you get a 9 here, you get an 8 in one of these 2 cells. Okay, 6, you get a 6 here, that gives you a 6 here, right? And that should give you a 6 here and a 6 here. That gives you a 6 in one of these 2 cells. Okay, eight would have to be in one of these 2 cells. That gives you, that removes 8 from these two cells, so 8 would have to be here, and that gives you 8 in one of these 2 cells. Okay, two, 3, 4 and 5. So this cell would have to be 2 3, 2 3 5, 3 4 5, and 2 3 4 and 5. 2 3 1 and 4, 2 4, 1 2 3 4, 4 1 2 and 3. Okay, nothing. 2 4 9 and 5, 4 2 5 9, 2 5 9, 2 4 and 5. Am I right here? Okay, okay, so you have 1 2 3. 8 would have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? So because 8 cannot be here, so 8 would have to be in one of these 2 cells, so 8 cannot be here and 8 cannot be here, and this 8 is pointing 8 towards here, so this cannot be here, so this would have to be 8 and this cell would have to be an 8. Okay, 7 would have to be in one of these 2 cells. Five in these 3 cells, so 1, no, nothing with that. Five, 8, 2 and 7. This cell would have to be 2 and 7, because 2 7 5 and 8, 5 2 7 and 8, 8 2 5 and 7. These cells would have to be 2 3 and 5, right? Okay, this cannot be a 2, so 2 4 and 9. This cell cannot be 1, cannot be 2 3, can only be 4, 6 7 8 and 9. So this is a hidden single here of 4. That's nice. That was difficult to find. So 4 cannot be here. 4 cannot be. Okay, 4 cannot be here. 4 cannot be here. You have a pointing of 4 here. That eliminates 4 from this cell. Okay. That gives you a triplet of 2, 3 and 5. So this cell would have to be a 4. Wow. So this is taking us somewhere now. This cell is, these two cells need to be 4 now. Okay. Come on, come on. We shouldn't miss anything here. 6 would have to be in one of these two cells. 8 and 5 here, right? Okay. One, two, three, and 7. 3, 1. So this is 2 and 7. Okay. Let me write a center pencil mark here. 1, 3, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, and a 7 here. Okay. That is fine. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 7 and 9. 3 and 9. So this is 2 and 7. 7, 2, 3, 9 and 2, 3, 7 and 9. Okay. You get a 2, 7 pair already on this in this row. So that eliminates 2 from this cell and 2, 7 from this cell. You have a 3, 9 pair here. Oh, 9 would have to be in this cell, right? This cell would have to be a 9. That gives you a 2 in one of these two cells, right? So you already have 7 in one of these two cells. So you have 2 in one of these two cells. So 6 cannot be here, right? So this cell would have to be a 6 and you have a 2, 7 pair here now. That eliminates 2 from this cell. That's nice. That gives you a 6 here in this cell. And let me eliminate pencil mark of 6 here and pencil mark of 7 here. Okay, so these cells are 1, 3 and 4. This is 1. This cell would have to be 3 and 4 and 1, 3 and 4. Okay, a really excellent one for now. This Sudoku is somewhere it should go now. Let us see. If you see this row 8, 1 and 5, 8 cannot be here, so this cell would have to be 1 and 5, 1, 5 and 8, 5 and 8. Yeah, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? So 3, 4, 2 and 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 1, 3, 4 and 5. 4 would have to be in one of these two cells. Okay, 3, 5, 2, 3. And I need 2 and 5 somewhere to have a XY wing here. 3, 5, 1, 5 and 1 and 3. Come on, what else are we missing here? 2, 5, 7 and 8. So this cell would have to be 2, 5, 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. That is not 2, 5, 1, 3 and 7. Three, 5, 1, 5 and 1 and 3 can be here. So we can eliminate 3 from this cell. That would have to be 2, 5, no, nothing. 2, 3, 2, 4. I was searching for XY chain actually, but not 3 and 4. No, I don't find any XY for now. Let us see if there is anything else. Three would have to be one of these cells, so nothing with the threes. 3 can be in one of these cells. Come on guys, what are we missing here? One is in one of these two cells. Oh, there is a skyscraper logic of 1. Wow, that is good. If you see here, let me highlight it for now. In this row, I mean to say in this column, 1 can only be in one of these two cells, right? And in this column, 1 can only be in one of these two cells, which means if I have 1 here, because so according to skyscraper logic, when you have such 2 columns or 2 rows in which one of the cells is matching the same row or column. So if you see here, I am taking 2 columns, and out of which in one row the cells are matching, right, and the other row the cells are in at the different rows. So which means you have to look for a particular cell that sees both of these cells in the different rows simultaneously. So which means this cannot be a 1. So if you have a 1 here, in this column and this column, ones will have to be in these two cells, right? So this row will have ones in the these two cells. So you have 2 ones in this row, so this cannot be a 1 now. So I eliminate 1 from this cell, so this cell would have to be a 5. This should be now, this should be solvable now. That 8 will give you an 8 here, 1, 2 and 3. So this is 2 and 3, so that gives you a 1 here. Eliminate 1 from this cell, 3, 4 pair. So you have a 3, 4 pair eliminated from here. So you have a 2, 5 here. So that gives you a 3 here, and a 4 here, and a 1 here. That one eliminates 1 from this cell, 3 from this cells. Come on, now it shouldn't be a tough one, I think. What am I doing here? 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 4 and 5. 3, 4. So 1 is eliminated from this cell. I got one logic, but I'm not sure if that is helpful. I proved that 3 cannot be here or 3 cannot be here, but is that really helpful? I have seen an finned swordfish, so that means 3 cannot be here. So see, let me highlight that here. 3 in this column can only be in these two cells. 3 in this column can only be in these 3 cells, right? Which means if I have a 3 here, in both of these columns 3 would have to be in these 2 cells, right, in the same row. So 3 cannot be here. which means in this row 3 will have to be only in these two cells, right? That eliminates 3 from this cell, and 3 would have to be in one of these two cells. Is that helpful? So I eliminate 3 from this cell, so 1, 2 can be here, 2, 7 and 8, 2 and 8. Oh, you'll have only 2 and 8 possible here if I remove 3 from this cell. Same way, 2, 4, 5, 7 and 9. Oh, that is too much. 2, 8, 2, 4 and 4, 8, no. 2, 8, 2, 5. No. So I see that this fin swordfish is not helping me. Bad choice of logic here that I have made here. Come on, come on. I should be missing something easy here. I've already done was skyscraper logic. I see 5. One more skyscraper logic, guys. Come on. I could have seen that earlier actually. 2 in this row is in these two cells. 2 in this row is in these two cells. I see a skyscraper logic again. So this time we are seeing in rows, and one of the cells, I mean to say one of the columns have the matching cells, right? So which means these two cells are in the different columns, and you have to look for the cells seeing these two cells simultaneously, which is these two cells. So these two cells cannot have 2. So if you have a 2 here, both of these columns will have 2 in these two cells, right? So I cannot have 2 in these two cells. That removes 2 from these two cells, right? That's nice. So I can again go back to normal highlight. Okay, so I removed 2 from here. That gives you an 8 here. Was I right? So you get an 8 here as well. You remove 8 from this cell. 2, 3, 5 and 7. This cannot be a 5. You cannot have a 5 in one of any of these cells, right? So 5 would have to be in one of these two cells. So this is a 4. This is not a 5. This gives you a 2 here, a 9 here and a 5 here. That gives you 2 here and a 5 here. That was easy. Or did I miss something? 2, 3, 5, 7. 5 cannot be here. So 2, 3 and 7. So you have a 2, 3, 7 here. So this cell would have to be 1. That could have we would have written it earlier itself, right? 2, 7, 2, 7 pair here. So this gives you a 5 here. That removes 5 from this cell. Sorry, this 4 gives you a 3 here, a 4 here. That gives you a 2 and a 3 here. That gives you 5 and a 2 here. Okay. Removes 5 from this cell. That gives you a 5 here. 2 and 3 and 7. Removes 4 from this cell. 2, 7. So 3, 9 and 4. 4 would have to be in one of these two cells. 3 and 9. So this cell would have to be a 4. This is a 3 and a 9. Right? So you have a 2, 7 here. So this would have to be a 3. Oh, yeah, you have a 2, 7 pair here. So this cell would have to be a 3. That gives you a 9 here, a 3 here, a 9 here. That 3 gives you a 7 here and a 3 here, and that actually completes this Sudoku, I think, if I am not wrong. because I make mistakes many a time in classic Sudokus itself. So I hope this is right for now. And yes, this is right. Wow, that was awesome. I don't think Finn Swordfish was very much helpful here, but I got two skyscrapers in this logic. That was awesome. Maybe, yeah. So that was an excellent Sudoku by Embedot. So I hope you really enjoyed this solve. It was a really an excellent one. The way it has been constructed, having two skyscrapers and maybe one Finn Swordfish, which was not intended. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are really looking forward to your subscription. So please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.